Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Dr. Michelle Morales from Jackson County Health and Human Services. Dr. Morales, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Our pleasure. So we're talking today about humanity walking. What is that?
Humanity Walking is a series of 6 public walks, none of them fundraisers, just walks for the purpose of bringing out community together. So each walk has a companion cultural event, a film, a panel, a speaker. So for example, the Walk of Success is a walk to support educational achievement. It starts at kid time with the little ones and moves on to Jackson Elementary School, McLaughlin Middle School, sort of following that pathway, and ends up at the college. And we'll have Claudia Alec from the Shakespeare Festival doing poetry with youth at the end.
Is that what, so that would be SOU? That would be quite a walk.
Well, no, at the Higher Education Center.
Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah,
here
in downtown Denver.
SOU. Yeah, that would be a good one.
I'd like to know what we're getting people in for. Of course, that would be quite a walk. Okay. So where do you get an idea for this? Is this unusual? I've never heard of something like this.
Well, it's funded by the Oregon Humanities, which brings people together to talk about ideas. But we thought we'd mix it up a little bit. I work for Health and Human Services and supporting that movement and health. So talking about ideas while walking. And actually we know from research that some of the best conversations happen in that side-by-side position rather than that front. You've probably experienced that with your kids, you know, where you can talk about different things in the car.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Okay. Now, can anyone participate in this, or do you have to be like an expert on these individual issues?
No, absolutely. We're hoping to get as many people from the community out there. It's a way of showing that you care about the issues, of course, you know, that you care about veterans. One of the walk is focused on veterans, people in recovery, seniors, educational achievement, so a whole range of issues, and it's a way of demonstrating that caring.
And it's free.
And it's free, and it's good for you.
Yeah, right, so you stimulate your brain and your body as well.
That's the idea, yeah.
Okay, now when do these walks start?
So the first one is April 20th, and that one's at the Rogue Valley Mall. We weren't sure about the weather, but it also it allows us to explore the history of mall walking. It's a kind of a uniquely American form of walking. I bet you'd never guess where it started. Minnesota. We can imagine why. Right? We have the Mall of America.
Yeah, a little
cold. So yeah, we'll start it out at the mall on a Saturday morning. People can walk whatever distance they want. It's half a mile on the first floor and second floor. So you can come set a goal for yourself and you know, do a little window shopping along the way.
Yeah, right. Why not? And the weather, you're promising everybody on that walk, the weather will be perfect.
It'll be warm. It'll be safe.
No precipitation whatsoever.
No, that's a good one.
That's a good call. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more with Dr. Morales in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Dr. Michelle Morales. We're talking about humanity walking. So talking about this, Michelle, there's a variety of different things you guys are doing in these walks.
Yeah, so there are 6 themes that we're addressing. We start with health. We move to educational success. Then we're looking at a walk of faith, which goes from one place of worship to another and has a panel that starts out talking about the place of walking in various faith traditions. You know, there are a lot of parables that involve walking. The Buddhists have walking meditation. Many faith traditions have walking as part of their experience. So we're going to address that before we head out on that walk. Most of them are 3 to 6 miles. There are optional shorter loops that individuals can take.
Very good.
And for example, with the Walk of Faith, we encourage people to be out there, even if they can't physically make the journey, either to come and watch and support or to be with us spiritually in whatever form that they choose.
Of course. Okay. And now, do people have to pre-register, or can they just show up? How does that work?
No, absolutely. Just show up. The 6 walks are listed on the United Way's website, and it's all the more the merrier. You know, so everyone can just show up, and we'll have a little registration form so we can track the numbers participating for our grant. But it's, you know, being out and walking, there are opportunities for coincidences and maybe running into people you haven't seen, or just for even those small conversations. It's a really nice way of building community.
What about volunteer opportunities? Can anyone get involved in helping organize this?
Absolutely. We'd love to have volunteers at each sort of station along the way. For example, in the Walk of Success, you know, Jackson Elementary School will have a little place for water and snacks. Harry and David's been gracious to be donating that as part of our community work. And We'd love to have volunteers out there, encouraging people. You made it to high school. You made it to college.
One more
cheerleaders, right? That'd be terrific.
Can't have enough cheerleaders at that point, right?
That's
Yeah,
right.
a little extra encouragement always goes a long way.
Right.
Okay, and again, it's free and it's good for the body, good for the mind, right?
Yeah, and it's good for our cities to walk through cities, to belong to that city. So it's a good way to live.
Yeah, well said. Okay, and if anybody wants more information, can they find out more online or anywhere else?
Yes, so online at United Way of Jackson County. That's the best place to find the list of the 6 walks, and feel free to contact us. We'd love to hear from you and help get more people involved.
Absolutely, wonderful thing. Dr. Morales, thanks for coming.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
so much.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.